Hello everyone, my name is Zach. I am the Traveling Man, and welcome to the final 2 days of our 12-day cruise here on board Celebrity Apex. It's hard to believe that it all comes down to these final 2 sea days. We're actually en route right now. We have a very boisterous ocean back here. It's actually raining. The first time we've had rain all cruise, thankfully. We've had perfect weather, but today the rain's coming down. The sea is angry. We're in the Aegean Sea. We're just north of the island of Crete, the Greek island of Crete right now, sailing across the Aegean Sea as we make our way back to Rome. And I have some plans for you. I want to show you some of my favorite places on board. I often talk about how Celebrity Apex is my favorite ship. So in this video, I'm going to show you why that is, why the Celebrity Apex is my favorite. It's because of some of the locations on board this ship. I'm also going to try out Luminae in this video and get to dine there this evening. It's an elegant evening on board. Come on, if you're ready, let's get this finale of our Apex vlog series adventure started. So just got back here to Eden. It is like 3 minutes till the top of the hour. So Eden Cafe, which would be right over here. You can see the curtain. They keep it closed. So if you've walked to Eden before and you're like, I've never seen a cafe, well, it's here. They just keep this curtain pulled when the venue is closed. So it kind of blends in back there and is hidden away. But pretty quiet back here. And see, they're pulling the curtain back now as they open. And I'm sitting here like a creeper waiting on it to open. But I love it so much. The captain just came on and did an announcement that it's so windy that they've closed some of the areas here on the outer decks. You can see behind me the magic carpet is closed right now. But most remarkable of all is to see the pool deck completely empty at 12:30 on a sea day. You never see that, but that's just indicative of the weather that we're experiencing today as we sail across the Aegean Sea toward Rome. So a very windy day, very wet day. Very stormy day, but hey, I'm into it. The only thing different is I couldn't do my walk. You can see back here, the walking track is there, but I'm not going to be out on that. So I've just been walking the floors. I'd walk a loop around one of the floors, go up the stairs, do the other, all the way up the ship. So that's how I got up here from deck 5. Trying to stay healthy, even though I just ate some pork sliders. Those pork sliders were good. They were a little greasy, but they're good. I love the sweet bread that they're on. And then the pork that's inside them is really good also. Love Eden Cafe, y'all. If you've not been to Eden Cafe, you're missing out. It's just lightning. When thunder roars, go indoors. So we're going in, not get struck by lightning on a sea day.
I'm the one who made this for you. Yeah. Enjoy picture time, picture time.
Well, good evening. It is 6:20, and if you notice behind me, the sea is a lot calmer now than it was earlier. You can actually see some blue sky there. We have some of Greece that you can see here. We're passing just to the south of Greece. We've been going through the Greek Isles today, the Aegean Sea, and now we're about to pass over into the Ionian Sea on our way to the Italian peninsula. So it has been a great day at sea, and now the fun continues because now I get to try out Luminae. And believe it or not, this is my 5th, I think, celebrity cruise, and I've never been to Luminae. That is the exclusive restaurant for the retreat guests or the suite guests. So I've been invited, and I'm going tonight. So I'm going to let you know all about it here in just a minute. But let's roll that beautiful Luminae footage here. Good morning. It's now the next day, and we are just exiting the northern end of the Straits of Messina. So where Sicily and Italy are right together, sailed right through the middle. So it's been a very scenic morning of cruising, and I'll put some footage in here while I'm rambling. We sailed by Mount Etna, which, if you remembered, I visited Mount Etna back when I was on the Beyond this summer. So make sure you go back and check that video out because it was very awesome. But we're on our way now to Rome. I mean, we're not that far. We're headed north up the coast, and we'll be there sometime in the early hours of the morning. So this is the last day of the cruise. Last night, if you remember, I was going to Luminae when I left you, and that was awesome. Had a great time experiencing Luminae. It was an awesome experience. Had such a good time that I'm going back today for lunch. So that's where we're headed now. It is just about 12:30 in the afternoon. I've just been lazy this morning, enjoying the last sea day. Been up walking on the deck, so I'm getting some shots. And yeah, now we're going to go to Luminae for lunch. Finished up with lunch, and you can see behind me there we're about to pass Stromboli. Stromboli is a volcano here just in the middle of the Mediterranean, just here off the coast of Italy, just north of Sicily, and we're going to do some scenic sailing this afternoon and sail by Stromboli. So here's some footage of Stromboli. I'm very excited about this. So there it is, Stromboli, the famous volcano here in the Mediterranean Sea, and you can actually see some smoke up there because it is erupting. It has been erupting now for just a little bit. But very cool. We're going by a very active volcano today, and it's really cool. As I was observing this volcano, look at the sides there. You can actually see where the lava has run down the side of the hill over the many of hundreds and thousands of years, I'm sure. Probably not anytime recently, but you can see where the lava has gone in recent eruptions. So what a stunning afternoon this is. This is just beauty beyond words. I can't even explain how fascinating this is. This is just incredible. So what a great afternoon it's been. We got to have a great meal at Luminae. Oh, Luminae is so good, y'all. And then you got to see Stromboli. That was so cool, and I was really excited. I was like a kid. I wasn't getting with excitement about that. So now to end this series, this entire series from on board the Celebrity Apex, because now it is about 4:15. The sun will soon be setting on this trip, but we have many more trips to come, and I've already been on a couple probably by the time you see this one. So stay tuned. We have more cruise content to come. But I wanted to do a little something different, a little something special. I did not do a full ship tour because I've done that before. You can find that here on my channel, the full ship tour of Celebrity Apex. But Celebrity Apex is my favorite cruise ship. It remains my favorite cruise ship. I've sailed on Beyond. I've sailed on the Edge. I've sailed on other cruise ships, other lines. Celebrity Apex remains my favorite. Not that there's anything wrong with Beyond. The additions they made to it are awesome. But the Celebrity Apex, there's just something special about it because it was my first celebrity cruise. So, in honor of it being my favorite celebrity ship, I'm going to show you why it's my favorite ship, because I'm going to walk you around and show you some of my favorite places on board the Celebrity Apex. So, we're going to go there now. I've made a list already, and I'm going to go to each of them and just tell you a little bit about it. And in saying all that, I do want to encourage you, If you've never tried Celebrity Cruises, or maybe you have and you've not tried the Edge class, get on Celebrity Apex, get on Celebrity Beyond, get on Celebrity Edge. This is cruising like nothing else. It's perfect, it's paradise, it's like a modern, luxurious resort with the best food you eat anywhere. That's my summary of this cruise and of Celebrity Cruises. So let's go check out my favorite places on board the Celebrity Apex. So my first favorite place is here on deck 2, and unfortunately they have it closed off today because we are sailing, but if you were in port, if we were in a port of call, this would be open. This is Destination Getaway, and I'll put in some footage here that I have taken of Destination Getaway. And this is the jumping point for any of your excursions, all of your days in port. This is where you get off the ship. In tender ports, it's where you catch the tender. This is a beautiful area. And other than the Edge class of ships, I've not seen any other cruise ship have an area quite like this to launch your day in port. So the next area is here on deck 3. This is the Grand Plaza Martini Bar area. And while I haven't spent much time at the Martini Bar, this is just like the central hub for the ship. So you'll have music here, there's a lot of seating areas. And then if we walk on up here, we're actually going up to deck 4 now. But you can see there's all these areas where you can sit and have a look down at the Grand Plaza area. So this is like the heart or the hub of the ship. So there's plenty of places to sit, relax, enjoy a coffee or a drink. And you can hear the music down below. You can always see what's going on here in the center of entertainment for the ship. And then that brings us to my next favorite place here on deck 4, right beside the Grand Plaza. This is Cafe Al Bacio, and this is the main coffee shop here. They also have really good pastries and cookies and other types of desserts. They have a large seating area over here, but they have some of the best coffee at sea. And if you have a drink package, a beverage package, those coffees are included in that. And then these pastries and desserts over here, they're actually free. You can come and get those as many as you'd like, any time of the day that you'd like. And you see they have a wide assortment. They have cakes and tarts and muffins and pound cakes and cookies. So anything your heart desires, you can get it right here at Cafe Al Bacio on deck 4. So my next favorite place on board is the theater. We're here on deck 4. There's also access up on deck 5 as well. And you might be thinking, well, it's a theater, right? We've seen many of those. There's a theater on every ship, but the theaters here on board Celebrity Apex are unlike anything that you're gonna see anywhere else at sea. They have the best theater. They have it closed right now. They're actually doing rehearsal, so I'm not gonna go inside, but I'll put in some footage here I've taken over the course of the week, and you'll see the theaters in the round. It's just completely state-of-the-art. No telling how many millions of dollars, definitely more money than most cruise lines pour into their theater. And from the first time I ever stepped foot on this ship, I've always loved and appreciated the theater and all the thought that they've put into it. It's a fantastic place. Just outside the theater on deck 5 here on port side is my next favorite place here on board, and that is the Promenade. And actually, I don't know if a lot of people know about this because there's hardly ever anyone out here. This is the front section of the Promenade here. And let me walk right up here real quick to show you. I love a view of the ocean. I love to see the ocean, to hear the ocean. It's one of the best parts about cruising to me. And just look at this view. And you see the water breaking right down there. The front of the ship's just up above us. You have a good view of the ship itself out here. And this is, like I said, on deck 5. This is port side, or the left side of the ship. And you can walk all the way back down this promenade. Like I said, very few people do I ever see out here. It's usually very quiet out here, so it's a nice place to come take a walk. Maybe you just need to step outside and get some air. It's a beautiful promenade. You get to see the blue of the hull of the ship. Now we've come all the way aft down the promenade here on deck 5 to another one of my favorite places. It's still on the promenade, but this is the seating area back here just outside of Eden. And I think this is actually one of the designated smoking areas on the ship. So there'll always be a little bit of smoke back here, but it's a beautiful seating area. They have artwork. They have colorful chairs. They have a lot of live greenery, real greenery back here. And then the best part of all is you have this wonderful view of the aft and the wake back behind you. So my next favorite area on board the ship is Eden, here on deck 5 aft in the very back of the ship. Love Eden, and it's always been my favorite ever since my first cruise on Celebrity. It's just a fantastic entertainment venue. And they're actually having something in Eden right now, so I can't show you anything, but I will put some footage in here of Eden that I've taken throughout the course of the cruise. And it's one of my favorite places because it is so unique. It's so different. You're not going to find anything like Eden on any other cruise ship. It's and it's different day and night. Like you go in during the day, there's a certain ambiance that you get. You go in at night, it's completely different. They have entertainment in there all times of the day, but especially at night, they have special shows and things in there. There's also seating all the way around that wraps all the way around Eden and goes up to the deck 6 portion of Eden as well. So beautiful place to sit and get wonderful wake views off the back of the ship. So highly recommend that you check out Eden. So now here on deck 14 near the front of the ship is the Solarium. Solarium is actually one of the first places I ever saw on a Celebrity cruise ship, and it was this Solarium, and I was just blown away from that very first time. It's a beautiful, all enclosed, it's climate controlled, there's a pool and hot tubs, there's these huge windows over here overlooking the ocean, and then back here you have the Spa Cafe. The Spa Cafe is free and available to everyone. They have lighter, healthier fares. You can come here in the morning for breakfast, get a quick bite before you get off the ship. Unfortunately, I didn't come here during the course of this cruise, so I didn't feature it any, but I have shown it in my Celebrity Beyond and Celebrity Edge cruise series. But I love hanging out in the Solarium. Pro tip, come use the hot tubs at night because no one's in them, usually after dark. Everyone's at dinner, enjoying their evening, and you can have free access to the hot tubs. But yeah, this is free to use, and this is an adults only area here on board the ship. So now here on deck 15 is one of my other favorite areas on board the ship. This is the walking track, and the walking track is more like a walking course here on board the Apex because it starts here, and then you can walk all the way around really quickly, all the way around the pool deck. You see that bridge over there, those folks are walking, that's a part of it. He goes all the way up to deck 16, wraps around the back, the rooftop garden area of the ship, and then makes a big loop. So definitely one of the more interesting walking tracks on a ship, and I try to come out here and get about 30 minutes at least of walking or jogging in every day, and I love it because you get to see all the areas of the ship as you walk. Now the final stop, my favorite place is on board Celebrity Apex, here on the back of deck 15. This is the Sunset Bar. So there is a bar back here. Not as, everybody talks about the Beyond and how awesome it is, and it is nice. They have the additional seating area and stuff, but this is still nice too because, well, speaking of sunset, that's going to do it for our time here on board the Celebrity Apex. Thank you so much for watching this vlog series. It's been 12 wonderful days here on board the best cruise ship in the world, my favorite ship on the entire ocean, the Celebrity Apex. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I want to thank you to all the people who are on this cruise with me. More people than ever came up to me and said, you watch the videos, you watch the channel. I met a lot of new subscribers, new followers, made a lot of new friends. So if I met you, hello again. Thank you so much for watching. It was an absolute pleasure to be on this cruise with you. Thank you all so much again for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you go down below, give me a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel. Got a lot more cruising content to come very, very soon. Y'all, from the Celebrity Apex, again, the best cruise ship in the world, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.